The views and opinions expressed on Geeks Under the Influence are that of the panelists and not of our sponsors, Amazon.com and TeePublic. Parental discretion is advised.
GUI Nights.
Welcome to another episode of GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
I like it. There you go.
Nights.
Oh, okay. Nights.
There you go.
Is that good? Okay.
Pretty good. Bickett's girlfriend do what we do.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, that's funny, and this is still okay, but like after this, we are not allowed to call her that. Like,
No.
I can start getting like really reactions. She's not just my girlfriend; she's a whole person.
Not on episodes anyway.
I think if anyone listens to Deeply Upsetting, they realize that I have a whole personality
Yeah,
going
right.
on,
Yeah,
for
for
better or
sure.
for worse.
No, fuck that. Everything you've been on, flagship GUI.
Oh, true. Yeah, no.
I'm
If
sorry,
anybody
like,
is
you-
taking me seriously
don't
when I
hold
say
back.
that,
No.
they should get fucked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So it's,
exactly.
you know.
No, I'm just saying, like, she always brings it on
Oh, yeah,
GUI and
100%.
on
Thanks.
previous nights you've been on,
Right?
and like last nights you hosted.
I did. I'm glad you're back.
if
It's
you-
stressful.
Right? And you held it, so there you go.
Well, it's
Like,
your turn.
that's
did my
All of
best.
the showrunners at a different time have had to do the co-hosting duties. I think even Bruce co-hosted at one point.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, like everybo's had the
I
opportunity.
mean, I
So
love you, Bruce.
It was
but damn.
it was your turn to shine.
Yep.
All right.
On that one. Yeah.
It's-
And
well, no, I've hosted flagship and nights.
You have.
Ooh.
Yep.
you have.
Yep.
So,
And
You fancy.
boom.
I gotta thank Amy for taking it up on the last episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was
That's
just
awesome.
a tire fire, as always.
It's fun. But yeah, you basically just have to understand that you don't really have control.
Oh, no, I was the captain of a sinking ship. I was just like
Yes.
drinking and watching the clock like in Titanic.
All right, it's been. You were the band.
I
You were the
really
band.
was.
You're just like, all right, we're going down. Fuck
I
it.
was like ankle
one
deep
more,
in water.
boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're talking about dicks, and she's playing "Sweet Child of Mine" on a violin in the background.
and crying.
Oh.
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You would pay to watch a Bickett's girlfriend cry. Is what we just
I mean,
said.
I'd pay to
No,
watch me play
she-
Sweet Child of Mine on the violin.
That's
I don't know
true.
how to do
Holy
that.
shit,
Right.
That went like dark.
Dark.
Hobbit. What the fuck?
about
It's
as,
not like, no. It's more
about
like
as
the
big
Sweet Child of
as
Mine
dick
on the
as
fucking violin.
Shang-Chi's dad, man. Damn.
Oh, dun, dun, because the last
I could be a good guy. No, I can't.
hey, he was at the very, very end. He waited till like the last fucking minute to like
Of course.
actually be a
Well,
good person.
duh.
Where you just like you see the soul come out, you're like, how's that taste, bitch?
Because
like,
what we established in Flagship was that's part of the hero's journey is that their arch nemesis at that time has the great reveal of, no, I really do have goodness in me.
okay,
Be good.
Yeah, minor Shang-Chi spoilers on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last time you heard from us, we were talking about the latest Marvel fucking blockbuster, Shang-Chi, and there are gonna be spoilers about the film.
Yeah.
Moving
So
forward,
spoilers.
Not just about Shang-Chi on this episode, but yeah,
No,
definitely
like-
some about.
Yeah.
it's gonna pop up.
Sorry, I'm still rolling hard on this shit.
Which is
man.
also what I
mean,
warn people when they go to see Shang-Chi is that it's going to pop up while you're watching this movie because there's some like,
Truth.
fucking rad
Truth.
shit. that
Many.
happens.
Right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all the hotties in this movie.
Oh, also,
I thought that's
for
why
real
it was
though,
going
for real
up.
though, like
Also,
the ladies
yes,
kicking
for
ass in
real.
this got. I mean, you get a chubby. I'm just saying.
Shang-Chi himself, I'm just saying.
I mean-
I was impressed.
That's a handsome man.
Yeah.
It's a
I like how he
good-looking
walks
dude.
out when he like signed the contract for the Fight Club of his sister, and he just walks out, and she's like, Aquafina's like, "Where's your shirt?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
He does have such a casual swagger.
Right?
Well, he's just fucking shit up, and then he's just like, yeah. Just
Yeah,
so-
very charming.
Yeah, he's like, "Where's your shirt?" He's like, I don't know.
And she's
But he's
kind of
got,
like, God damn.
He's got like an 8-pack. And you're like,
Yeah.
it's like, bitch, you know you've been thinking about riding that dick for a while. Don't even fucking
Right.
play. Don't even fucking play.
I've gotten that
man.
look before once, where like a friend for many years recognizes like, oh, you might actually be hot. Like it's the first time they've even considered you, their longtime friend, as being like an actual person with attractive
a
possibilities.
sexually viable
That's
yeah,
candidate.
you're actually fuckable. Oh,
We're like,
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it could be like that they haven't seen in a while and lost weight, or that you take off your shirt or whatever, and they're just like, oh fuck. fuck, what do I do with this feeling that I'm feeling? That was Aquafina being like,
come.
oh shit.
That's what you do. You come.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you do.
Or you go like,
Orgasm
hey,
as quickly as possible.
let's get fucked up and do some weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But the weird that if you're talking about the end, that involved Wong. I don't know how that worked out.
you know, Wong's into some freaky shit, man.
Is he though?
I feel like Wong can actually lay some pipe. I feel it in my bones.
I feel like he could lay some pipe, but I don't know if he's cool with doing it with another dude in the room. That's the thing.
I feel like he is. His
But
mind
dude,
is open.
Imagine what he could do with that portal.
Ooh.
Look, he had to stay at a monastery for years. Don't tell me that they just had it. Don't ask, don't tell about jacking off. Like that they
Like,
Right.
imagine if he did to a vagina what he did to Abomination. Where he's opens the portal and just like fists the fuck out of him. You know what it feels like? Whoa.
Jesus.
Wong could peg himself. Well,
could.
fucking
Oh
Wow.
my! Oh, you're right.
Wow.
create a portal in the vagina.
he could give
I feel
himself-
like you would do that. If you
Dude.
could do it, you would have to do it at least
I would
once.
have to do it once.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
the base, he could give himself a stranger.
Yeah.
At the base level.
Friday
Yeah.
nights
Yes.
at the
Just comes out of
Sanctum
the fucking-
Centurium just got really weird.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's
There's just like there's a book instead of a porno, and it's just the sling ring on one hand and the other hand. It's like-
talk about you could give yourself a reach around.
Yep.
So before we get too crazy,
Too late.
we got to talk about who's on this episode.
Womp womp.
Yeah. We've got no other than one of the Geekfathers himself. We got Scotty P.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, he's here to
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like it. I'm going to do a
I'm-
weird
I'm-
entrance, too.
I don't have the kids, so I'm. you never
fair,
know.
Fair.
And the other person that wants to do a weird interest, we've got the host of Deeply Upsetting. We got Amy.
Yellow. Is that good?
High five. High five.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's how you know it's real. They
Right.
high-fived
It's very
over
real.
there. Yeah. And
Legit.
next we've got the co-host of Deeply Upsetting. Fuck me. The host of Smack My Pitch Up.
There's less now.
Not really.
I mean, I got rid of one.
Fuck you. The co-host of GUI Nights and the actual host of GUI. We've got Mike the Hobbit Bickett,
That's what's up. Sheesh.
the bringer of tears.
No.
No. Did I do it right that time?
Bringer of
That's
tears.
so
There you
good.
go.
Yeah.
I don't.
It pains me to have to do that many names for the intro. So the bringer of tears.
It's like the mother of dragons, breaker of chains, but
Yeah.
with just like really shitty podcasts. Yeah.
Bringer of
Basically.
tears. Breaker of chains, bringer of tears. There you
Yeah,
go.
bringer of tears. Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
what you're getting from now on.
I like it.
Yeah.
As long as you use those tears appropriately.
And your laundry list isn't exactly short either. We've got like the host of From the Mouths of Madness. We've got the co-host of Geeks Under the Influence and the host of GUI Nights.
I feel like that was like 3 shorter than yours.
Literally, I only have one more extra podcast than you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you do.
It's true.
Yeah.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Yeah, motherfucker.
God damn
These
it.
days, you're thinking of
Shoot up.
you're thinking
You
of,
drank the Kool-Aid too, motherfucker.
you're thinking of
I
before
was
the dark time.
manipulated.
You're,
didn't know
you're
it was
thinking
happening.
of before the dark time when there was a lot more shit that we were all doing than
That's true.
that's yeah.
Like, as crazy
Yeah,
as...
you're thinking about when I was doing the live Booze Clues and also Trivia Nights, and then
Right.
yeah, fuck that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Fuck that. Holy
Yeah. It was... we used to go hard, dude.
shit. Yeah.
Right?
What COVID happened and kind of settled us out.
Yeah,
down,
that kind of cracked that whip. It was like, no, we're chill. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
fine.
cool.
Okay.
COVID gave me the chance to be like, naps are pretty rad.
Right?
Naps are awesome.
Naps
They
are so
really
good.
are.
Naps, and the naps are almost like essential. Like, I feel like naps are essential.
It's like you realize, like, oh, I don't have to burn myself down to the ground every single week repeatedly all the time.
Exactly.
Like, and it's sad to say, I know you recently said you can't come to this, but we've got a horror con that
Yeah.
a bunch of people related to the podcast are going to on the second to last weekend of September. But I'm also like, Saturday, I'm probably going to take like an hour nap. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck
Sounds
yes.
nice.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go fucking hard again.
There you go.
Any little punk wants to talk shit, I'll fucking put him I'll put him 6 feet deep.
Give
It's
them
fine.
a dirt nap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty and I
I'm
were
just
talking
saying, that's
about-
the thing. The nap, it's like you just recharge, and you're like all that.
I like how
back.
you're
And then you're ready
gesturing
for
your
murder?
finger like it's going into something when you say recharge.
Exactly.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Them 10 rings and just...
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I'm just saying, man. Like,
No, but Scotty and I were talking about like you need more recovery time as you get older.
Fuck, yes.
Like I
Yeah.
talked about, like in the early 20s, where I could party Friday night, get up, meet my friends at a brewery by 2:00, party until like 2:00 in the morning, from breweries to like somebody's house and then a bar, and then get up and do brunch, and brunch would run until 4 or 5. Or sometimes just go until the band played at a fucking venue on Sunday nights, like when Banditos
Right.
did free. So from like after work Friday to like 11, 12 o'clock at night on Sunday, you're just going. That sounds like a living, breathing nightmare now. I don't want
Right.
to
you know
do
what?
that.
I've thought of that myself, and I do agree with you, but I would love to have the opportunity to like test our metal.
Sure. Okay.
Just to see.
there are
Just to
times,
see.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
and not to see like me, because even back then it still sucked by
Sure.
Monday.
Right.
Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking
But we were
miserable.
more concerned about what we were doing and not how it was
No,
affecting
we were more
us.
Exactly.
concerned
Yeah.
about what
we
we
all
might be
felt like
missing.
shit. We
Right,
all felt
exactly.
like ass. Like that without question, right? So
Yeah, for
I'd be more curious now, as like knowing that you're gonna feel like ass, to test our metal, especially some young motherfuckers want to come in and start like trying to like throw their fucking dick around. You're like, I got you,
I still have a tolerance. Don't
That's
get
what
me
I'm saying.
wrong.
Like,
Right.
like,
yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
Be like, why are you passing out, dude? Oh, you just puked like a little bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. We're still good, man.
do-
Like,
do-
I
do
just
I-
want to fuck with the younger
Do I feel like
generation,
something
dude.
with like the Warriors / Royal Rumble, like when we do our next GalaxyCon Richmond, and we're just like trying to throw down with all the like the little anime kids going, "You can't drink, bitch."
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like,
Well, that's like one of my favorite like drinking relating things was years ago. My sister's ex husband, before they were exes, came with me and some friends on a fishing trip weekend.
Right.
And we partied super hard through the weekend. We're on a boat. We're drinking at the campsite. Waking up, coffee in one hand, beer in the other. 6:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Whole deal for like 4 days. And he came back. And we were in the sun, so we were like sweating it all out, and we barely got a buzz the whole weekend because it was just
oh
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
hot.
yeah.
But he was drinking with us and like trying to hang, and he came back, and my sister asked him how it was, and he was like, I don't know how they can drink that much and not die, because we were all going through like a case and a half of beer a piece a day.
Oh, my God.
Well, and trust me, that's not like possible normally, but because we're sweating it all out, we were
Right.
just like not getting drunk.
Well, that's just like back at one point when I used to work and help out at tattoo conventions. And part of working the tattoo conventions, because you worked for the guy who put on the convention, was the after party that you not
Yeah.
only helped run, but you feel free to have a drink while you're working.
Oh yeah.
And
Working, quote unquote.
right,
yeah.
working, quote unquote, you're hanging out with guys, finally playing cards at 5 a.m, and then realize going, oh, I'll go get about a 2 to 3 hour nap at home real quick, and then be back to open the convention again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
And you're like, you don't know how they didn't die. It's because we kept drinking. That's how you don't fucking die.
Yeah, right.
You just keep fucking drinking. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just
Basically,
saying,
yeah.
like, you've been there. And you like stop. I mean, you do take a break to sleep, and like then you wake up and you just
Keep going.
start drinking because
And there's a little bit of points of pride about that, but it's also like, I love that it's a story I tell now about things that I used to do.
yes.
Like,
The past tense
yeah,
Oh,
story.
for
past
sure,
tense
yeah.
But
story.
the only story that I really tell now that still happens at is when we do a con.
Cons we do still go a little
Cons,
bit
And you
hard.
know what
yeah.
sucks the most about this? Not just that, like, you and I started what became like a lot of people wanted to come to, where we would go to cons for the weekend.
For
Remember,
Monster Manias and
we
stuff,
did.
'cause-
We
well,
went to Mad Monster.
Because Krutz and I started going to cons before you and I started going to
Yeah,
cons.
and then you had Jesse.
and Jesse as
But
well.
then,
yeah.
like, I mean, for I think it was like 2 years in a row. No, it was 1 year, but it was like I think across 2 cons in that year. Just you and I went.
Yep.
We went to Mad Monster in the spring, and then we went to Monster Mania
Well, that's the fun of it, though, too, is like because both of us are sociable. That like even if it was just the two of us hanging out, we ended up making friends throughout the weekend.
Yeah, there's still people I
with.
message. There's still people I message now to this date from fucking like 5 years ago that I met at a con, and that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
But like
We've had friends we met at conventions that have come down to Richmond to hang out. Like, it's been great.
we introduced them to Wonderland.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
fucking awesome. But no, like I remember that it was the spring. We went to Man Monster in Charlotte, and Jody came down later that night with Groots and.
Yeah.
At that time period.
At that
That's
time,
what that was. And then later that year, it was just you and I went to Monster Mania in Maryland. Remember, it was during a hurricane.
That was during the hurricane, and that was the year that you fell asleep one night on the little stool that was at the end of the bed, and the other night in the computer chair. Like neither night did you actually fall asleep in bed.
I made it in the bed, but I didn't fall asleep in the bed.
No. Which I can only tease because I've done the same shit. So like I'm not putting myself above at all.
You're thinking when I fell off the fucking end of the bed, storage area and hit my head.
Oh God.
He was like, "Is he still breathing?" And they're like,
I was hanging out with this dude that we interviewed that made like latex masks. Was one of the
I remember
vendors.
you guys were there that weekend.
And we were hanging out and shooting the shit with him, and we came into the room, and he was like, you sat on the bench, and you started passing out, and you literally fell off the bench and landed on your side, and the dude was like, "Oh fuck, is he okay?" And I leaned over, and you were like, I was like, "He's breathing, he's fine. Let's go." And just left you there.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's also like waking him up and trying to like he seemed
I'm
like
a
he
bear.
wasn't. Yeah, he's
I'm a fucking bear.
Yeah,
dude.
that is
He
true.
was fine.
I'm not even like literally. My wife calls me bear for a reason. I am a fucking bear. Like, don't fuck with me while I'm in the middle of my
He did
zen
the same
sleep.
shit where I fell off a bed and hit my head on the nightstand next to the bed.
That was the Cherry Hill that I was
Cherry
at.
Hill,
Yeah. What was? No, I thought I rolled you off. I told you.
Oh, you did roll me off. You physically pushed me off.
But I
of that.
told you.
Yeah.
Like, no, so I gave him a warning. I was like, and it was early in the night. I was like, dude, like, if you pass out on that bed, I will roll you off and you'll end up on the fucking floor. I'm serious, dude. I'm like, I'm not joking. And like, I was like, okay. And then fucking drinking the rest of the day, and later on he falls asleep on the bed. I was like, motherfucker, I told you. Blunk.
It happened.
Yeah, wrapped my head on the nightstand. Didn't even miss it. Like, didn't wake up.
See,
Yeah,
me
and
not,
again,
me
same-
not
same
being a
thing.
liar works both ways. It's good for you and it's bad for you. I told you if you fell asleep, I would roll you the fuck off.
But it was the same thing. You were breathing, so you were fine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
you
So he
know.
hit his head, and I remember Smash was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Hold on." Well, I warned the motherfucker. He's alive. He's fine.
Yeah.
Because I warned. I'm honest to a fault. Like, I will tell you one way or the other, and it's going to go through. It's going to happen.
Yep.
So, like, when it happens and it doesn't work in your favor, I'm sorry.
You can only be so mad when that happens to you when you're like, I did just like leave you to die like at a previous con, so
That is, yeah.
I can't be like that.
I don't know if any. I don't know if
you
any of
know.
that was in the. I don't know, man.
I didn't check
Maybe.
to see if like
Yeah.
you swallowed your tongue or anything. Like,
No, but I did actually like put him back up on the other bed. Like,
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
we
really
did
nice.
we did move him after a little while.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We let him suck it up on the floor for a bit. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's fucking.
conventions are long and I get sweepy.
Aw.
I took a nap that con because it was so fucking annoying with the fucking
Dude, I
too many
don't-
fucking people. Sold
Oh,
out
right. Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's right.
You got
Yeah.
fucking dudes that walked out just to get their baby's fucking bottle and aren't being let back in because of the fucking.
That was a nightmare.
Oh,
Dude.
wow.
Oh, it was
I'm-
bad. It was bad. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Dude. Yeah,
Like-
that was the year that
Like
Jennifer
they
and I
wouldn't
took
even
the
they wouldn't
boys.
have been able to stop me.
wow.
Like, dude,
Yeah,
if I'm trying
like
to get
Leland
in
was only
with
a
my
year
baby's
old.
bottle.
Wow.
Like you're gonna
Yeah.
have to fucking tase my ass.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
right.
gonna punch each one of you fuckers, and my baby's gonna get his bottle. You can do what you want me after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not gonna keep my kid from eating.
Where we
Like-
took the boys up to y'all's room, like to
you guys,
take a nap
you
and
Jen need a
stuff.
break. Like,
Yeah.
because it's fucking
It was
nightmare.
bad because we weren't staying at the hotel. We were staying with friends like a half an hour down the road. We had friends up in Jersey we were just staying with. So, but trying to stroller and the kids, and it was just like
It being a shit show.
Yeah, dude, how my kids to this day, especially in comparison to the little shits that my kids are half the time, I'm surprised that they held up as well during that con.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like you
Leland
could,
was what, like a year and a half?
Leland was closer to like just over a year.
Just over a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Wow.
what was it? That was like March that year, and his birthday's in February.
He was just over a year. Holy shit!
So
I remember Jen with Leland in the stroller.
Jennifer was breastfeeding Leland as we're in line for photo ops and various stuff.
Wow.
So, and there was only one dude that I had to kind of look at and go, really?
Yeah.
What was he just staring at your wife's tit?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Everybody
There's
else.
nothing sexual about breastfeeding. I'm sorry.
Everybody else was just like, more power to you.
Yeah, badass.
No, it's like,
Go for it,
hey,
you know?
do your thing. I'm not I'm not like. How is breastfeeding? Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't open that door.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah. I'm
Keep that door
sorry.
closed.
But you could definitely see in
I
our
know.
photo ops where like Logan is like turning away like in the stroller. He's just not happy to have his picture taken and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, how about John Carpenter? You know,
Because John Carpenter. I got 3 things signed by John Carpenter that year because it was so like
crazy.
that
Yeah.
I'm like, and he was such a good sport. He was just like, hey man, I'm
He
sorry.
was
I got
just
3
as
things.
pissed as we were.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He
about
wasn't
how
angry at us.
things.
He was
yeah,
angry at the con.
Yeah.
Well, that's why like we talk to people that are like newbies at cons when we go to cons about like the kind of rules of conventioning. Like you try to get as many autographs as you can on Friday night because Saturday is always a hellscape.
And Sunday, you don't know if they're going to be there.
You don't know if they're going to be there because
Right.
even if they say they're going to be there Sunday, they might cut out by noon or
Because
you know.
when their flight is or whatever.
So
yeah.
it's kind of a toss up. So little rules like that. It's because we've been to so many. It's for like 10, 12 years we've been going to cons regularly and
Yeah.
knowing
Even not all of us together, but we've all done various cons or done
knowing
different types of cons.
The hotel-based cons, you can keep beer in your bag, and nobody's really going to give a shit. Just don't be like super like
Don't
crazy
be
about
drunk. Don't be like a shit show at like 1 o'clock.
it. That's something
Right.
that
Right.
I,
Oh, yeah.
I did a convention a few years ago for RavenCon,
Oh yeah. I remember that.
and that was really fun. The thing I loved is because it's in a hotel. It's in a hotel, so a lot of the people that are at that con are staying in the hotel, and they do where they do up themes for their hotel room for after hour parties. So you have like they have like
nice.
a mental health ward, like horror movie. Like hotel room themed party with like buckets of beer and stuff for people. They had like all these
Nice.
different like anime or whatever themed like hotel rooms that they dressed up for people to come in, and they would put flyers on the cork boards in the hotel for people to like jump between the parties and shit.
Holy
It was
shit.
very fun and cool and
Well,
dorky as shit, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
eat the
That's
fuck
awesome.
up. Yeah.
Well, they still do RavenCon, I think, but unfortunately,
They
because
did just
obviously
the
the
last
past
2 years,
well,
yeah.
the last couple of years
Yeah.
is it's not one of the bigger ones. Is the thing.
That's
Well,
kind of the fun too. Is
it hasn't been, but it's still
yeah.
a good
especially when
con.
you're jumping around between the parties after hours and stuff, you get to like meet people and stuff, and you end up like
for sure. Yeah.
getting like con friends from that. But I did a bunch of panels, and one of which was like the 101 of cons, like what to do. And
Right.
there's the basic stuff, like just because someone's in cosplay, it doesn't mean that you get to grab their tits. Like,
Right.
I know that's
Yeah.
a really hard concept to. That yeah,
But you've gotta
I
say
can't.
it.
I can't
Yeah.
comment on this. Oh Jesus Christ!
Well,
Like,
what-
how stupid!
well, no, if you've been on literally the internet, you know how stupid people can be.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's true.
And also, there's a lot of dudes that are just like incels or like just are troublingly not able to like interact with people socially. And I do understand there's a difference between like people that do have some actual anxiety and
Right.
social
Yes,
stuff.
there is a difference.
I'm
There is a
talking about the
difference.
dudes that just like don't know how to talk to people, period, because they just don't engage in the world. And that sucks, but like what you can't do is use that as an excuse not to like respect people's boundaries and
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's
because
part of
boundaries are what get us through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boundaries
Well,
are what get us through,
remember
man.
our first year of GalaxyCon. That's part of what the Geekfather panel talked about as well.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Because it was me, you, and
Kyle,
Hunter. No, it was me, you, and Hunter.
That's right. That's right.
And we talked about, because we were talking about like, it was about the costumes and supporting the kids, but at the same time, you got to realize like what my wife went through at Cherry Hill. Granted, it was basically, I'm sure other people looked, but it was like the one obvious dude of kind of sitting there going, ooh, booby. And you're like, come on, bro.
Ill, dude.
You know, yeah.
It's,
And I'm
not
just like,
sexual
come on.
sustenance. Get the fuck
It's-
out of here,
it's
dude.
like,
Like,
that's
it's not
the-
even the same thing.
That
at
woman
all.
let me
Chill
stick
the
it in
fuck out.
her, and I'm not worried about her boob at this point. It's like, come on, man.
it's not a sexy boob at this moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
It's food.
It's sustaining
It's
my
food.
child.
Food.
Yeah.
It's-
But we talked about
It's
stuff where
nature
it's
and
just like
food.
yeah, where it's just like you got to respect the boundaries on that same time. Where it's just like, It's part of the whole thing of just like let them breastfeed if they got to breastfeed.
Yeah,
period.
I'm sure that
but
I'm pretty much guarantee 100% that everyone that's on this panel right now has been in an environment where there has been a mother breastfeeding, and you might, as you're scoping the area you're in, you see that, you're like, okay, and you just look the fuck away and go about your fucking day.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah, why would I sit there just with my hands on my chin, being like, "Oh, a booby"? No,
Right? It's like, no, I've seen that. Like, fuck. I don't think they need to go in a closet and hide for breastfeeding. Like, they're on a bench. Their baby needs food. They fucking are They're giving sustenance to their baby. I'm walking through somewhere. I happen to just because I look around a lot from being a bouncer. I tend to look everywhere.
Same here.
And I look over and I see oh, okay, gotcha. I'm not looking that way anymore because you're doing your thing. Like, why am I going to stare at you for fucking doing your thing?
Being a little bit larger, tattooed person, I'm purposely being I'm not trying to be a creep, but I see you.
Exactly.
But I will kind of stand in front of you to keep the other perverts away,
Well, no, also,
that's another good. That's yeah.
Dude, I've done that before for people.
How rude is it to watch a person that you're not directly sitting with while they eat? That's fucking weird. Don't do it. Little man needs to get
That's a good-
nourishment.
that's
Don't watch a
true.
person fucking eat, you
That's
weirdo.
a great
Yep.
fucking way to look at that too.
True.
It's like
That-
the motherfucker's trying to enjoy his meal. Fuck you, bro.
Oh, I
Fuck
don't
you.
want. If I'm at a fucking pizza joint about to have the supreme pizza with shit falling off and sauce hitting my beard, I have a beard. There's gonna be a bunch of shit in there. I don't want you looking at my gross, nasty pizza beard,
Dude,
fucking leave me alone.
The
Let me eat my
next time
shit.
I see something like that, some creepo doing that to a woman trying to breastfeed, I'm totally going to follow him. And when he sits down to eat somewhere, I'm just going to sit next to him and be like, "What's up?"
How you like it?
Please.
How you like it,
Suck.
bitch?
Eat a
No,
hot
not
dog
even say
loudly
that.
in his ear.
Just sit there and go, "What's up? What's up?
Yeah, it's over and over again.
What's up?
This is what's up.
Yeah, I see you eating there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up?
What's up?"
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Totally going to do that.
That's amazing.
So good.
Yes.
So good. Yes. Well done. Well done.
Yes.
Yes.
A new mission in life.
Oh shit. We didn't even.
I don't have a-
Fuck. We didn't even.
We didn't talk about Shang-Chi at all.
Yeah.
That's me.
Warning, lots of spoilers. Breastfeeding at convention.
Well, hold on.
Well,
Listeners, we
yeah.
don't.
That's
GUI
the
Nights-
fun of nights, man.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
it's
love it.
fun, man. We just
It's a
we kind of
tangent.
go where it takes us,
Yeah.
and this is where it took us.
Do you really expect us to stay on the rails, especially now?
Yeah.
No, no.
We got that boozes in us.
the boozes.
The boozes.
The boozes.
Which, by the way,
The boozes.
I think I came up with my Halloween costume from this conversation. I'm going to dress up in a bee costume and then just put a little sheet with eye holes in it, and I'll be a booby.
Wow.
Oh. See,
Wow.
you said sheet over your head, so Steven's giving you a very
Steve,
bad.
that's a different type of bee. That's actually that's called a southern wasp. That's a different thing entirely.
Oh,
It's like that's a totally different kind of bee. It's a southern wasp.
Southern wasp.
Get the fuck out of here.
that's
Oh my
re-
god.
oh, fuck.
I had to look at you, man. He was like, "I'm gonna put a sheet over my." Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, you know
Please don't do
that's
that.
so fair.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer Anglo-Saxon, by the way. Just,
Got some of them Anglo-Saxon bees.
Oh god. All right. That's a perfect spot to stop the night. We did give you a warning for Shang-Chi, but nothing happened with that. So I hope you enjoy what we gave you. We gave you a lot.
we just gave you a taste.
The tip? You're saying we just gave him the tip?
Just
Always
the tip.
give the tip.
I felt like we gave him a lot.
Yeah, it depends on how
Give
big the
it
tip
a
is.
little taste of the nipple, you know. Little.
Why are you bringing up nipples after the conversation we
slurp.
just had?
No,
Little slurp.
not
Li-
slurp.
No.
Listen,
I'm gonna have to put my foot down on that.
listen,
one.
racist bee.
You fuckers.
I mean-
All right. That's it. All right. Thank you for joining us for another episode of GUI Nights. We are done. Good night. Go the fuck home.
GUI Nights.
GUIPodcast.com.
Coming straight from the mouths of madness, I'm Lowdown.
I'm FU Hunter.
Do you love horror?
We fucking do.
So this is a podcast dedicated to all things in cinematic horror. We're talking movies, television, composers, special effects artists. We're gonna fucking cover it.
So if you love horror,
Embrace the madness.
My name is Amy Bogarde,
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
and we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as, what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.
Hey guys, Scotty Big Daddy Preston here, that's right, the Geek Father, asking you to join me here every other week with friends and family of the GUI Network as we go through all the trials and tribulations of being a geeky parent. So remember, join us or cry.
In a world ravaged by movie studios that keep rehashing the same things, only one podcaster has the guts to make it even worse. Join Mike the Hobbit as he traverses the internet to bring you some of the best and worst ideas for reboots, remakes, and reimaginings of some of your favorite and least favorite TV and film properties. Ideas like a John Waters He-Man movie, Fantastic Four the musical, and Aliens, done entirely with marionettes. What podcast would bring this evil upon the world? This is Smack My Pitch Up. Available anywhere you get your podcasts.